2020 will forever be remembered as the year that COVID impacted our lives. We have seen things no one would ever have imagined. A global pandemic, entire cities in lockdown, industries in recession. Everything has stopped. But we at Startup Bootcamp didn't. Where everyone saw challenges, we saw opportunities. We leveraged innovation, technology, and talented entrepreneurs to generate impact with our open ecosystem. And we did it together, digitizing and driving efficiency in the supply chain, designing omni-channel and personalized consumer journeys, introducing natural materials and business models for sustainable fashion, learning from masters from all over the world, inspiring the leaders of tomorrow and being inspired by them. More than anything else, we scouted innovation all over the world, looking for startups shaping the future of fashion. We selected the best 12 from 5 different countries, grouping them into 3 clusters. And we accelerated their growth with a 14-week program. Now it's time for you to meet them. Prepare yourself to take a glimpse at the impact we are going to create in the next years. Because the best way to predict the future is to create it. Welcome to our Demo Day, 2021 Impact.
Hello everyone, good afternoon and buon pomeriggio. Welcome to our Global Fashion Tech Demo Day. Today the topic chosen is actually impact. Let me start introducing myself. I'm Stefano Galassi and I'm honored to be the Managing Director of this initiative. I'm connected today from Dubai, as you can see. We choose Dubai because it's an important city that will host the Dubai Expo 2020. It will be an important hub for fashion, retail, luxury and investment in digital startups. I'm very excited to be with all of you that are virtually participating from all around the world from more than 30 countries. Today, with us, we have mentors, startuppers, university, investors, partners, and digital players. Welcome all. I'll give you a brief intro about today's general program, speakers, and agenda. As you know, fashion priorities, like in almost every industry, have rapidly changed and adapted to new patterns dictated by the pandemic. Accelerating the transition into a new era in fashion where innovation is not only about beautiful collection, but also about new business model. That's why we are here to bring you the most relevant disruptive industry solution from our entrepreneur fresh mind. The time to meet our 12 champions has almost arrived. They've been involved in our digital bootcamp for the last 14 weeks, pushing the limits to enhance the vision while creating the new business model. They follow our digital masterclasses and virtually got in touch with international luxury and digital experts. For this, I want to say thank you to all our community of luxury and digital players and partners and the open innovation community. Together, we have leveraged innovation, technology, and talented entrepreneurs to generate impact. Impact generated in 4 core dimensions: culture, environment, business, and people. These are our impact highlights. We have announced new innovation partnership with the luxury brand Valentino, the technology digital group Voir Group, and one of the most important accelerators here in Europe, in Italy and Europe, Jellify. Thank you so much to trust and believe in us. We have achieved our circularity mission toward better fashion, better future, collaborating with important players. We have supported the achievement of our alumni in multiple fields, from fundraising into opening new store. And finally, we have connected and empowered more than 5,000 students, international mentors, entrepreneurs all around the world. And together with our textile partners, we have launched a new pilot project to save water, energy, and to truly create an impact on the environment. Without further ado, let's go through the agenda for today. We have grouped our startups into 3 main focus areas: omnichannel scale, sustainability as a business, and Industry 4.0. We're going to have fast fashion tech, fast-forward thinkers as a guest speaker today, sharing the impactful stories with us. So thank you to Prada, Chalhoub, Jellyfy, Accenture, Reda, and EcoAge. At the end of this segment, join our startup breakout rooms on our website. You can easily follow the link down here in our website and follow the description to access and directly talk in a live chat with our founders. And also have the chance to book your time with a one-to-one in the coming weeks. Now it's finally arrived the time to start. Enjoy. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you in the live session. Stay connected. As I always like to say, the best way to predict the future is actually to create it. Thank you, and let me leave the word to our global founder, Patrick. See you soon.
Welcome at the second Startup Bootcamp Fashion Tech Demo Day. At this Demo Day, you will see the progress that the high potential startups that were selected by Startup Bootcamp have made in just 3 months. And not just the progress on their business, but also on the impact side. Because this year, Startup Bootcamp Fashion Tech is focused highly on creating impact. Transforming the fashion tech industry by driven entrepreneurs that leverage new technologies that become available. In order to help these entrepreneurs, we have created an ecosystem. An ecosystem where large corporates who are active in the fashion tech industry can work together with smart, young entrepreneurs, driven entrepreneurs, where mentors that we have handpicked from all around the world from the fashion tech industry can also collaborate with early stage companies to help them grow. And this is what Startup Bootcamp is all about. In our heart, it's all about making impact, transforming industries. This year, it will be the fashion tech industry. I hope you will enjoy the pitches of all the startups that participate in this year's Demo Day. And I look forward to see you hopefully one day in Milano myself, face to face again. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Michael Chalhoub, and I'm in charge of strategy, growth, innovation, and investment within the Chalhoub Group. The Chalhoub Group is the leading fashion retail group in the Middle East with over 750 stores in 14 countries and represents brands like Louis Vuitton, Dior, Dolce & Gabbana, Max Mara, Michael Kors, Tory Burch. One of our key priorities for this year is innovation, and our innovation drive hasn't just started in 2021. Indeed, the Chalhoub Group has launched a greenhouse, a space for entrepreneurship and innovation about 4 years ago, with the aim to encourage intrapreneurs and entrepreneurs around the globe and help the innovation ecosystem. We have a tech retail accelerator that is in its 4th year of inception and that allows us to answer some of our business's pain points, like improving our customer journey, partnering with retail tech startups, to shift the needle in the group's business by diversifying our revenues and finding growth in the group's organization. Ultimately, the goal is to diversify our group from big international brand representation, have our innovation ecosystem represent about 10% of the revenues of our $4 billion group in 2025, and create an innovation culture throughout the group. And so we count on all of you to help us do so. A big thank you to Stefano, the Startup Bootcamp team. We look forward to partnering with all of you and doing great work with each and every one of your startups. Thank you.
I'm Mati and I'm the co-founder of Shop Your Fit. We're headquartered in New York and our tech team is in Buenos Aires, Argentina. We are the first private label shopping personalization platform that uses artificial intelligence to only show each shopper items that are relevant to them based on their fit and their style. This is our video. Hope you enjoy it.
Hi, I'm Mati, and I am the co-founder and CEO of Shop Your Fit.
And I'm Danny, the CEO and co-founder. Shop Your Fit is the first private label personalization platform that uses AI to create a relevant e-commerce experience for each shopper. We help retailers and brands increase sales and reduce returns by implementing our technology to their site. So when a shopper goes to their site, they see a curated experience based on their style and fit.
We created Shop Your Fit because while e-commerce keeps growing, only 17% of shoppers purchase clothes online. Even worse, 40% of clothes that are purchased get returned, and 58% of those returns is because it's the wrong size or fit.
So we developed a plug-and-play solution that changes your e-commerce from a standard static platform where every shopper sees the same irrelevant items to a dynamic, personalized experience where with a few clicks, we determine what items are relevant to the user and generate a unique experience that only shows relevant items.
The process is simple. The user goes to our site or to yours. First, they pick their gender. Then they choose their favorite styles from a library of curated images. The more images that the user chooses, the more we'll know what to recommend. Finally, they input their height and weight. With that information, we can determine fit accuracy at a 90% level. If they want a more accurate experience, they can use our patent-pending scanning technology to scan themselves in seconds. When it's done, in less than a minute, the user sees a personalized experience. We've taken the time to ensure we develop the best technology. To do it, we aggregated more than 100 brands on Shop Your Fit and have already personalized the experience for more than 110,000 users over the past 6 months. This way, we train our algorithm with actual data and feedback from users. Our metrics show that personalizing the user experience works. Users personalizing their experience have more than twice the engagement than users that didn't personalize it. And in large brands, the conversion is even better. Nearly 17% of shoppers that saw an item we recommended added it to their cart.
We are also happy to announce that we have not only been accepted in this amazing accelerator program, Startup Bootcamp, but we are also backed by Microsoft and Endeavor in the past. Also, we already raised $1.5 million that give us enough runway until late 2022. This also gives us the financial ability to take any project that needs to be implemented and customized fast.
We have a uniquely qualified team developing Shop Your Fit. I have been leading startups for the past 7 years. My last startup was acquired by Glovo in 2017, and I led the opening of Glovo in Latin America. Prior to that, I worked in strategy development and implementation for 5 years, and I hold an MBA from IESE in Barcelona, Spain.
On my side, I am a content creator and entrepreneur with over 10 years of experience in New York City. I co-founded a B2B music licensing company targeting the ad industry in the Big Apple, and my startup got acquired after 4 years of continuously growth. At the same time, I've been leading and producing video content for several Fortune 500 companies and media companies in New York City.
Our technology was built by an in-house team of 6 top engineers led by Hernan. They have more than 30 years of combined experience in artificial intelligence and image recognition. Also, we have a product team led by Elireza, who is based in Silicon Valley and has nearly 10 years of experience working on startups.
Having perfected our technology and already having a pilot in place put us in a position to take on our first customers and help you change your customers while improving sales.
Thanks, and we look forward to talking to you in our break room. Have a good one.
Hello everyone, my name is Liti and I am co-founder and CEO of Load. We're based in New York, creating an immersive marketplace to bring next-gen consumers into the fantasy of fashion. Hope you enjoy our pitch. Hi, I'm Liti and I'm co-founder and CEO of Load. According to McKinsey, Gen Z and young millennials will make up 50 to 60% of the fashion market by 2025. This next generation of consumers are highly visual, experience-driven, and digitally native. What's different about them is they spend more time in the virtual world than the physical, engaging with all kinds of interactive platforms like video games or interactive social media. However, e-commerce is being ignored, which is why conversion rates are as low as 2.6% and session times are rarely above 2 minutes. We believe that by flipping the script and being creative, interactive, and gamified ourselves, we can make e-commerce more competitive with these other forms of entertainment. That's how we created Load, a marketplace of immersive shopping experiences aimed at recapturing next-generation hyper-digital consumers and inspiring them with the fantasy of fashion. With Load, you can use both sides of the phone camera to explore amazing spaces, style products on yourself, and share your whole experience with friends. Here is why our virtual experiences are so powerful. Our try-on experience is a catalyst for personal expression and a way for brands to create an emotional connection with consumers, allowing them to dream. We increase conversion rates by 200% because even more pleasurable than handling a virtual product, when you attach an experience, you're able to have these amazing memories and aspirations about a brand. Further on the experience side, we're seeing triple the session times as users take time to explore and discover products, and more brand impressions because we tend to make memories in 3D, not 2D. We are structured as an online concession model, taking a commission per transaction. So in 90 days, which is the time it takes to launch a collection, we're able to create a showroom, digitize products, and implement boutique and try-on features on the app ready for launch, and all with zero risk for brands. In return, for luxury brands, we just need to sell 2% of products to cover costs. The question then becomes, how do we scale while staying creative? We focus on design because we know that for brands, the environment is just as important as the products themselves in providing inspiration. On Load, stores can be unique to each brand each season. That's because we're constantly updating and automating design processes with our asset library. This means we can change the style, placement of products, and atmosphere to fit each new collection for an entirely new experience in a few days instead of weeks. Considering how currently every e-commerce website looks very similar, switching through their virtual boutiques can be very different, capable of reflecting a brand's true DNA. By 2025, revenue made through AR in luxury fashion is estimated at $16.8 billion. What we ultimately see is more and more brands being convinced to choose 3D e-commerce solutions over 2D ones because of the added marketing and branding value that comes with interactivity. As a commission-based solution, we have a lot to gain from this growth, with estimated revenues of $35 million by 2025. I'm an architect, and our team are a mix of architects, video game designers, and software engineers. Our skill set is crucial to carry out our vision of inspiring self-expression and building value through virtual experiences. Our mentors are industry experts and entrepreneurs themselves, specializing in marketplace strategy, e-gaming, and fashion decision intelligence. They work closely with us to navigate the business of fashion and develop a considerate business model. We've achieved a lot in 2020. We've completed our virtual boutique experience and signed smaller brands onto pilot projects. After joining SBC, we're now gaining headway with bigger luxury brands to create a curated collection before launch. This is just the beginning for us. We have a lot in development, like hybrid location-based, app-based experiences, or launching real and virtual products. We hope you'll join us in creating a new, more adventurous, social, and creative future for e-commerce. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Andre. I'm the CEO of Octave. We are based in Brest, France, and we help brands deliver happiness through customer feedback. I hope you will enjoy this video. Hello everyone, I'm Andre, the CEO of Octave, and I will show you how you can build loyalty and drive your future sales through customer feedback. Brands are putting a lot of money to create great products and services, but many of them are still sending forms that look like this. They are not engaging and people don't fill them anymore. That's why we created Octave. Now you can create beautiful forms. You already know how to use our solution because we were inspired by PowerPoint. You can easily create your forms, put a background image, adjust its opacity, add your logo, and get this refined experience for your form, which is natively designed for smartphones and tablets. But let's go beyond than creating awesome feedback forms. Let's deliver customer happiness. 1 month after Valentina purchased a new handbag, with Octave you will be able to send her this message, asking for her feedback regarding her ambassador bag. Unfortunately, Valentina is not satisfied with her bag, and she sent directly a photo of the defect to your customer service and asked to be recontacted. Now you know she's not satisfied, you can take action through the help of this workflow and notify automatically your store manager and your customer service to make them fix the problem and then turn a negative customer experience into a wow effect. Your team has access to our communication center to manage this together, and they will be able to easily notify Valentina when our bag is ready. And now, through this wow effect, you build that loyalty that will drive your future sales. And one more thing. If you could use this moment to send her another message, it's the perfect time to ask for more details about your customer, get her opt-in for your newsletter, and your private sales campaigns. The market we are addressing today is huge, $7 billion a year and growing fast. We are dedicated to focus on retail brands. We have a SaaS revenue model with 3 plans plus a variable fee. Our last deal is the deployment of a feedback program for more than 150 different locations for a large industry player on a 3-year engagement contract. There is a lot of competition, but we are the new generation of customer feedback solution, creating brand engagement, not feedback fatigue. We are an experienced team focused on creating the most refined customer feedback experience and wisely advised by great skilled mentors from the Startup Bootcamp. Our milestone, KPMG chooses for their national yearly satisfaction inquiry sent to more than 70,000 C-levels. Decathlon ranked us among the 3 best customer feedback solutions on the market. Now we have achieved corporate successful deployments. We want to launch our reseller program to scale, partnering with IT companies and innovation consulting firms. For that, we are looking for $200K to grow our sales force. Thank you for your attention. I will be glad to answer your question during the Q&A.
Thank you. My name is Donald Cousins. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Cyreal. We're based in Oxford, in England, and we digitize in 3D garments and accessories. This is our story.
Parts of the fashion industry have finally begun to embrace digitization, and it's set to significantly disrupt the way that the fashion industry works. The arguments for incorporating a 3D digital workflow are compelling, as it touches every part of the supply chain. Prototyping is faster, cheaper, and reduces waste. Sampling and change management can be done remotely without having to ship samples around the world. And finally, it impacts marketing, e-commerce, and even the gamification of retail, making it more engaging for customers, increasing sales and reducing returns. Yet many in the industry are reluctant to replace the traditional working methods. Why? Well, by its very nature, textiles are tactile. The weight, texture, weave, and how the light interacts with a textile is difficult to replicate digitally. And of course, fabrics are fluid. Its movement is an intrinsic part of its appeal. Working methods have been developed over centuries, and the craftsmanship of the highly skilled workers is treasured. This history is encapsulated in the enormous value contained in the archives of fashion brands. Digitizing these archives will release this value for designers and customers of today and tomorrow. Cyreal is exploring how to deal with these problems, delivering the most compelling, realistic digital twins of garments. And we believe it all starts with extremely accurate 3D capture. Cyreal was founded in 2018 by myself and Paul Cash, and our original goal was the digitization of real-world objects for use in virtual worlds. We spent the first year developing our automated capture systems, and we reduced the time it takes to capture an object accurately from hours to minutes. Our first clients were major heritage brands, and we've sold our systems to a number of institutions such as the British Library. But in 2019, we were introduced to the issues of the fashion industry by Central St. Martin's, and we were invited to digitize garments by Alexander McQueen and Martin Margiela. And it became clear at that stage that our systems could transform parts of the industry. However, our challenge was that although we could create an accurate digital 3D representation of an object, that model was rigid. So how can that work for garments? We overcame this by creating a process to import these 3D models into CAD software, where we can manipulate them. We call this process Capture to CAD. And the process opens up huge opportunities. We found that brands can keep many of their traditional processes that are so important to them, yet embrace 3D. This month, Cyreal has begun to work with Vivienne Westwood to help deliver their 2021 collection. We are digitizing garments and parts of garments from their archives, and these will influence new designs. We're also digitizing fabrics to allow them to try these on digital twills, reducing cost and waste in the prototyping process. Although a technology company, Cyreal believes in the value of the craftsman, and we plan to work alongside the traditional to deliver exceptional crafted digital couture. Thank you for your time, and if you'd like to know more about Cyreal, then we'd be happy to talk to you later.
Dear all, thank you so much for inviting me to this year's Startup Bootcamp Demo Day. The title of this edition is Impact. Impact is also by chance the keyword we associate with Prada Group's sustainable commitment, which is rooted in 3 areas of focus: people, culture, and environment. So let me introduce you to one of our impact stories, a project that embodies Prada's impact in the sphere of culture and environment, at the same time the See Beyond educational program. Last year, in fact, Prada and UNESCO, an intergovernmental oceanographic commission, launched a tailor-made educational project conceived for secondary school all around the world to raise awareness on ocean preservation and sustainability. The initiative has been supported by a percentage of the proceeds from the sales of the Prada Renylon collection, the regenerated nylon product line launched by Prada in 2019. As some of you may know, the Prada Group also committed to converting its entire nylon production into regenerated nylon by the end of 2021, and I'm proud to announce that the full conversion is on track despite these year's difficult times. But let me go back shortly to what nylon represents for Prada. Nylon is an emblem of the brand's DNA. It strongly affirms our identity. That's why we choose it to develop our first sustainable material. Prada Renylon is made using Econil, a regenerated nylon yarn derived from recycled discarded plastic that has been collected from landfill and ocean across the planet. This project highlights our continued efforts toward promoting a responsible business and allow us to create product without using new resources. Prada Renylon proves we can do something sustainable for our planet. And we carried on a long conversation with UNESCO EOC to build a tailor-made program to educate new generation about adopting more responsible and mindful behaviors toward the ocean and its resources. The ultimate goal is to promote sustainable consumption in line in the United Nations 2030 Agenda and its 17 Sustainable Development Goals. We invited 11 schools in UNESCO's network, 10 cities all around the world: Berlin, Cape Town, Lisbon, London, Mexico City, Milan, New York, Paris, Shanghai, and Venice. The project has been conducted in 2 phases. The first one ran from October 2020 to January 2021. High school teachers took part in the webinar conducted by EOC UNESCO experts, in which they received an accurate training on how to develop an education model dedicated to the theme of this ocean literacy. Every school received a CBON toolkit Prada prepared using recycled cardboard, containing educational as well as creative material to enable students to play an active role in the global ocean sustainability movement. The second phase went from the end of January to the end of February 2021. During this period, students as true sea ambassadors were tasked with developing awareness campaign focused on ocean preservation as part of an international competition. It has been very hard to the teachers and the students to conduct the whole project during this month, strongly impacted by homeschooling as consequence of the pandemic. The enthusiastic participation to the project was really touching for me. And now we have arrived to the competition phase, as tomorrow we will host the CBON digital event during which we will award the winning school. I would like to take this occasion to invite you to follow the event at 2 p.m. Central European Time tomorrow, live streamed on pradagroup.com and on Prada Group LinkedIn account. We will host the students and discuss this incredible beauty and power of our ocean together with the jury members who helped us to select the winner. Italian writer Alessandro Baricco, aquanauta, oceanographic explorer and environmental advocate Fabian Cousteau, environmental artist Anne Carbucci, marine scientist and social entrepreneur Kerstin Forsberg, and the Italian gold medalist freediver Alessia Zecchini. The event will be moderated by the Brazilian marine activist and artist Patricia Furtado de Mendoza. The finalist school will be honored with an award of €5,000 to be invested in educational materials. This educational program is an example of collaboration between the private sector and the international organization, resulting in an enriching opportunity for both parties as well as for the society at large. Let me wrap up by pointing out how crucial the promotion of the culture is for the Prada Group. Education is an integral part of our sustainability commitment. The collaboration with UNESCO embraces this part and translates into a direct channel of communication with students around the world. We are proud to see the creation of an ocean awareness project from what was initially a product innovation and sustainable material initiative. Thank you to you all.
Hi, I'm Camilla Olson, the CEO and co-founder of Savitude. We're located in Palo Alto, California. We help brands expand consumer coverage using inclusive fashion technology. Enjoy our pitch. Savitude provides an inclusive fashion technology solution for brands who want to serve a broader audience. The explosion of interest in inclusivity began in beauty, but so many realities have brought us to recognize the importance of inclusivity in fashion. After many years in fashion and fine arts, I came upon a realization that there are 9 body shapes that buy women's clothing. Not all of these shapes are being served, and I call this the inclusion gap. This inclusion gap represents a significant sum of money, over 100 billion euros annually. In addition to missing the inclusion gap, many women were being sold clothes that did not flatter their shape, which left frustrated and disappointed consumers. So what do we do with this information? And how do we better serve all consumers? Together with my co-founders at Savitude, we developed AI analytics and set out to target how we can expand consumer coverage for all 9 body shapes. We began a 5-year retrospective analysis of each look that walked the runways in New York, London, Milan, and Paris. This is done by using our proprietary software, built upon the foundations of aesthetics and form from the very tenets of fine art, coupled with years of fashion industry experience and understanding that allows us to match the body type to the most flattering garment cut. This information is invaluable in capturing the lost revenue from the inclusion gap, but it also allows to streamline production to maximize style, shapes to body shapes, eliminating the nearly 30% of overproduction and landfill waste of garments, saving money and the planet at the same time. Savitude provides the inclusive fashion technology solution. It is ready to be integrated into the PLM system of choice. The design studio fits seamlessly into the design development process where you see Sketch in red. Our first use case is to optimize consumer coverage. Sketches are scanned into your device. A quantitative analysis is done at the tap of a finger to assure the brand that the collection silhouettes fully complement the body shapes of their consumer population. Designers can set up pre-approved elements that are allowed for editing purposes. Then, a merchandiser can easily make the collection adjustments to meet the needs of the consumer base. Our technology understands the concept of brand DNA. By absorbing the brand archives and making the house design details available for use within the collection, we are focusing on digitally advanced, vertically integrated companies, which brings us to our second use case. The consumer becomes a participant in an on-demand offering. Consumers view customized selections that are ideal for her shape. She selects one of interest and can edit the recommendations with personalized alternatives before items are cut and sewn. We think of the Savitude Design Studio as the creative cloud meets Excel for inclusivity. We incorporate generative AI, a knowledge-based system, and deep image understanding. Savitude is currently ahead of the pack due to its personalization, image analysis, analytics, and especially its speed. We have 4 patents pending and have validated the core technology in a large test that proved an 11% lift in sales. We're now ready to onboard customers. Nick, Jungha, and I are the core of Savitude. Trish has been on our board since 2019. We are fortunate with our advisors from SBC, and we are thankful for their help in identifying and validating our use cases. It is hard to overstate the importance of inclusivity today and the strength it has in the market, and there is plenty of upside. Our impact for brands is that they will serve more consumers, increasing the market size at higher margins and gathering data to improve distribution. Moreover, Savitude enables them to be a leader in inclusivity.
Hi, I'm Montavita Luca, CEO and founder of Shop the Loop. We are based in Genoa, Italy, and we are creating a discovery e-commerce ecosystem based on VR and computer vision. This is my pitch, enjoy it.
Hi, I'm Montave Fittaluga, CEO and founder of Shop the Look. For over a decade, I live in the world of e-commerce marketing. My experiences have been rewarded by Facebook as a member of the Leaders Network for supporting a local company to achieve excellent marketing results. In 2017, I had the idea to create a platform that would be of incredible support to local companies and guide them into the world of e-commerce by creating a sort of online shopping center. A center in which I was able to promote all products from a single link, whilst offering link building services supporting newborn e-commerce companies to climb the Google rank quickly. In that process, I saw the struggle for nearby and categorized them in three groups. Customers. For them, it's very laborious to find clothes online that people have seen down the streets. Merchants. Retailers lack knowledge in how to set up an e-commerce correctly and thus miss a lot of turnover. Influencers, they don't have tools to improve their conversion rate and cannot control sales to forge valuable partnerships. ShopTheLook can solve all these problems thanks to its simple but innovative function and integrated on the ShopTheLook platform. Customers are happy with our SIM-by solution from Realty. Via the ShopTheLook app, they have immediate access to the clothes they can see down the streets and can buy them in one click. Companies can increase their online sales thanks to an e-commerce CMS that is easy to use even by non-technical staff like a store clerk. Our performance marketing and sales service help them to grow instantly. Influencers can enjoy our social affiliate marketing platform and have access to pre-negotiated relationships with brands and a high-tech dashboard to control their performance and shares with companies. Over the past 3 years, ShopTheLook has grown exponentially from scratch without spending any budget. Right now, we have almost 1,000 views a day from organic traffic. Over 60 merchants have chosen us as business partners for a total of 5 million fashion products available. Our indirect competitors are many, but our closest competitor is Let to Know IT, a monetization platform for fashion influencers, which has been valued at over 500 million euros. We all know the exponential growth of online shopping, and it's therefore our goal to generate 8 billion euros in sales within the next 10 years. We estimate to grow by allocating our budget in paid advertising. In the end of our first year, we estimate to earn over 3 million euros by selling products, and to guarantee exponential growth, we will invest at full earning. In the next 4 years, we will develop our marketplaces in the major European markets. We are asking for 1.8 million in convertible notes. We will use this funding to complete the whole technological platform and to allocate for the advertising. We need the investment to grow as our market demands. So why should you believe in us? We give you unique advantages because we are an innovative startup and we are totally digital. And most of all, our trademark is strong and internationally recognized. And we are a 5-star team. Each of us is a rockstar in our industry. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Adriana. I'm the co-founder at BestLook. We're based in Miami, in the US. And we are evolving the customer experience with a personal fashion recommender system. And this is our pitch. BestLook started when I attended a presentation about fashion consulting. I was overwhelmed by the information. Why did nobody knew this? Why were we spending our money blindfolded?
So I did something about it. I became a fashion consultant myself, and then decided to apply the same principles to enable more and more people to shop in a better way. Our mission with BestLook is to embrace diversity, empowering people with the knowledge and the tools to confidently select the fashion items that will suit them, helping them look their best. BestLook is a fashion guidance system personalized to you. We're taking the customer experience to the next level. Our mission is to empower you to find the garments that will help you look your best. This is how it works. We use your data input, personal preferences, styles, colors, and body type to enable our fashion guide to navigate the web for the garments that will best suit you. The end result are suggestions that will help you look beautiful as you are. When did buying become so easy? So let's get technical. We gather more than 150 data points of high-value variables to deliver individualization at scale. we have translated the fashion consulting principles into a compelling and actionable dataset. We believe you have the right for knowledge and transparency. We need 7 minutes to know our user. Our onboarding asks for inputs in 3 different pillars. The tone finder. With your eyes, skin, and hair information, we can suggest your best color palette. The body identifier. We are all beautiful as we are, but knowing your body type and working with it can help you achieve the best version of you. The style sensor. With your style preferences, we personalize the items that will match your fashion taste for different events. We challenge the inefficiency of shopping across multiple websites with too many irrelevant products. So, let's talk business. The online fashion industry is a massive market constrained by a poor customer experience. McKinsey estimates that personalization will be the main trigger for success in retail in the next 5 years. Our customer-centric model addresses the user's pains and preferences, offering solutions for the customers and the brands. During the last months, we have created Impact. We have launched a new experience based on our customers' needs with a marketplace that has over 25,000 items from brands you already love, all in one place, analyzed and personalized to you, with an affiliate fee from 3 to 10%. We have closed the partnership with the brand for our widget integration so they can benefit from all the capabilities Best Look offers without leaving their experience. We earn 7% from the sales influenced by Best Look. We are in conversations to close a partnership with a disruptive, omnichannel player in the European market with clients such as Inditex. Together, we will enable sales assistants to access fashion consultants, all powered by Best Look. This is the future of buying fashion. Now, let's give a face to the team behind Best Look. This is who we are. We have partnered with Rocker, a Miami-based tech company builder. Our advisors and mentors include heavyweights from the fashion industry, experienced investors, and experts from the brick-and-mortar retail industry. Best Look has been well received by big players from the fashion industry, as well as the experts from the startup community. We are preparing to capture an unexplored market and leading the fashion tech revolution, creating an outstanding shopping solution for millions of women. Join the positive fashion. Join Best Look.
Hey everyone, I'm Mike and I'm the co-founder and CEO of 3D. 3D is a London-based company specializing in making 3D and AR experiences affordable and available across any brand and agency in the market. We look forward to meeting you on Demo Day. Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm Mike and I'm the co-founder and CEO of 3D. 3D is a B2B SaaS company that enables any brand, any agency, any small to medium company to be able to build and launch highly engaging, super lightweight 3D and AR product displays across any digital channel on the go. Using our platform, brands can launch 3D and AR solutions across any e-commerce, any digital advertising, any social media channel, even as QR codes for their in-store experiences. And you're able to browse our solutions through any device, any browser, and embed them across any CMS, any ERP, and any digital asset management platform. And we're so lightweight that we can actually embed our 3D solutions within banner ads as well. And because of our powerful engine, Amazon has chosen us as their sole 3D and AR provider to generate 3D ad units across the Amazon advertising ecosystem. Now, why we created this company? Because the problem is obvious. E-commerce is rising in numbers, is becoming the new norm, but companies are still suffering from dull online experiences. Post-pandemic behaviors are getting people a bit frustrated with the inconsistency between online and the physical world, and they're looking for ways to bridge everything. It doesn't feel that real, and that's why we still have an average of 2% conversion rates in most of the channels. And this is why we created 3D. Using our solutions and by embedding them, we're seeing brands and so many campaigns having the same powerful impact over and over again. We're seeing an average of 300% increase on click-through rates, a 200% increase in the amount of time users spend interacting with the product online, a 30% increase in online conversions, and for many industries, we're seeing an average of 8 to 10% drop in product returns. This is huge. And some of the brands are now using our platform even for prototyping and for cost saving on prototyping. And this is what makes our platform unique. Our ability to turn any image into 3D in seconds. Our ability to serve 200 different 3D AR modeling requests per brand per month. And our ability to capture any unique data for any user behavior interaction that we see online. And this way we enable brands to build 3D and AR displays in numbers, affordably, at scale, and with zero coding, zero 3D modeling requirements, but also to be able to capture unique user behavior data points to be able to build precise consumer trends and forecasts for the future and to make their online shops powerful online selling machines. And this is why we work with some of the biggest brands in the world. We're not showing off on this slide, but we mainly want to show how all these enterprises across all these different industries are finding a very powerful value using our platform. And this is why we're growing in numbers too. We started with a team of 5. We're now a team of 28 people, an average of 35,000 monthly recurring revenues. And we are constantly growing 150% quarter to quarter. And this is how we're democratizing 3D and AR for everyone in the industry. By nailing down the scalability of providing models, we're now pushing hard for our distribution to become even more efficient and scalable for everyone. We have finished our plugins for Shopify, New Order, BigCommerce, and Farfetch. We're soon launching our plugin for Adobe Experience, and this enables any brand using any kind of CMS to be able to serve our content seamlessly across all their commercial and digital channels. And this is a team that makes it all possible. A team of 5 founders, 2 with previous successful exits, a team that is growing in numbers. We're now 28 people across the UK, Belgrade, Germany, and now in the States. And some of our investors include the ex-global director of Reckitt Kieser and Unilever, and the current CEO of Dow Egberts, all of them helping us to grow with key enterprise partnerships. We would love to hear more about you. We would love to discuss how we can support each other in networking, potentially including you in our board of advisors and fundraising, and to know you even better. Thank you so much. And as we always say, we live in a 3D world, and finally, the internet is catching up. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. We are Mauro and Paola from Acing.
Hello, everyone.
Our Accenture Customer Innovation Network in Milan. In particular, we deal with fashion and luxury clients, working with them on innovation topics, and we understand how emerging technologies can transform their businesses. The Innovation Center has been designed for fashion clients to address the fashion challenges all across the fashion value chain. We usually do workshops with our clients where they can raise their, problem in issue, and we understand how we can try to solve it, both leveraging the Accenture ecosystem and external partners, because we are embracing the open innovation approach. In this perspective, we are collaborating with Startup Bootcamp Fashion Tech to bring ideas to life in order to create a tailored solution for our client. As a matter of fact, last year, thanks to this partnership, we have co-created the virtual showroom experience with a leading fashion company in Italy in a response to an emergency due to the current situation. We are leveraging, the Accenture capabilities, but also we include the Startup Obsess that was part of the Startup Bootcamp community. And over to you, Paola.
Thanks, Mauro. Yes, when the challenge was clear that the traditional showroom activities would have been highly unlikely for the spring-summer 21, we helped our client to turn this situation into an opportunity of digital transformation for the company by developing what we call the ultimate showroom experience. This digital tool has been conceived to create emotional engagement between buyers and vendors that were remotely connected, leveraging all the digital assets to make the order smooth and effective. So as Accenture, we have developed an end-to-end solution, digitalizing each touch point of the selling ceremony and combining two main parts, one more emotional, the one led by Obsess, with a more transactional one, a personalized catalog, everything seamlessly integrated in our orchestrator. Thanks to Obsess, we have been able to develop different virtual environments, each customized for each single brand, expressing the brand style, value, personality, heritage. So I would say that Obsess has acted as a digital window for the buyers. So the buyers can enter the showroom, browse the must-buy items, click on them, see the 360-degree pictures, everything is surrounded by lights, music, images. And thanks to this solution, we have been able to create a fashion benchmark by addressing digital acceleration, so expanding the possibilities and creating a new brand interaction in the virtual environment. Sustainability, so lead the path to a green economy by reducing the sample production and traveling emission. And last but not least, be positive, so turn a challenge into an opportunity. We are looking forward to meeting you and working with you on your challenges.
Hello everyone, my name is Ercole Botto, CEO of Reda. Reda is a textile group that produces worsted wool fabric since 1865. Today we're talking about our journey in innovation. We started talking about innovation in 2010 after financial crisis, and we decided to generate two new unit business in two different ways. The first way was by ourselves, and we generated Revolution in 2011, and the second way was by co-founding a startup that at the time was called Natural Gentleman, but today is known as Lanieri in 2012. We decided to work in the digital innovation because we believe that the future of fashion industry could be that way. And for at least 9-10 years, we saw these two projects as independent projects. One, Revolution, was oriented in sportswear, and Lanieri was oriented in formal wear. In the meantime, we also decided as Reda, as a fabric maker, to launch a new unit business, and that was it was Digital Twins. And the idea was to sell fabric online, but also digitalize our collection. And 1 year ago, during the crisis of pandemia, we saw that these three projects that looks totally different, they have the same technology. And we understood that today probably the future of our group is not only sell just a product, but is also sell product with technology. That's the reason why we decided to buy 90% of Lanieri, to include Lanieri in a new division together with the Digital Reda Fabric division and Revolution, because they have the same technology behind. The idea is do not use this technology only for us, because after 10 years of innovation, we decide to have a new step that is open innovation. The idea is to share this innovation with all the market, because we believe that the future of the fashion industry pass through digital innovation. But digital innovation is a competition totally different than the previous one. Is a competition very big, where the dimension of the company is very important. And the textile industry, there are not so many big companies. We need to be together, and we start to share our technology with our competitors, with our customer, and with our supplier. And the idea is to have a new ecosystem that can provide to all this company as technology service. An example of this idea of open innovation is the project we did together with Cerruti. where together we presented our collections by digital channel, thanks to the platform that we made last year. So at the end, we believe that the future of fashion industry pass through digital transformation, and to be competitive, we need to be open. Enjoy.
My name is Anna Sister, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of SmartFab, a Milan-based startup that is specialized in manufacturing analytics. An example of the things we do can be seen on the screen behind me. Good afternoon. My name is Anna Cicero, and I'm the former CFO at a manufacturing company and current CEO and co-founder of SmartFab, a Milan-based startup that accelerates the impact of smart factory management. Let's be honest, there is nothing sexy about manufacturing, but it makes the clothes and shoes we wear. What's more, it is a key driver of the European economy, employing roughly 33 million people in 2 million companies. McKinsey & Company suggests that the lack of insights costs European manufacturers roughly $600 billion each year, a problem I knew all too well in my previous role. How is that possible? While manufacturers collect tons of data throughout the production line, they are still utilizing dashboards and they are still analyzing data manually. Why? Unlike marketing and finance, manufacturing is a complex process with many moving, unconnected parts, making it an impossible environment for standalone applications. The solution is twofold: automated analytics and automated data storytelling. Automated analytics uses machine learning to transform data into insights. Automated data storytelling organizes the information into understandable stories. The former reduces the time and cost to insights. The latter makes them accessible. SmartFab is an off-the-shelf software solution that connects automated data storytelling and automated analytics into a single integrated tool designed specifically for manufacturing. It overcomes the integration problem and connects the dots for decision makers. SmartFab is much more than a dashboard. It speaks the same language as shop floor engineers. It helps them to understand how a malfunction in machinery affects product quality. It ranks problems based on impact so that shop floor engineers and their managers know which problems to solve first. SmartFab is fast and easy to deploy. It is deployable on cloud and on premises. It is up and running in 3 simple steps. SmartFab reduces the time and cost to insights by 80%. It reduces waste or scrap rates by 30% and increases production efficiency by 20%. The economic benefit to our first customer is roughly 2% of revenue. In sum, SmartFab has an impact on productivity, an impact on the customer's bottom line, and it helps them reduce their environmental impact. We have adopted a subscription revenue model and tiered pricing strategy, meaning that customers pay a higher fee for higher level of insights. A roughly 50% usage rate by shop floor engineers means that it will be very difficult for our customers to churn. We aim to achieve balance between 2 sales channels, direct to manufacturers and via partnerships with manufacturing systems and software providers. The former is fundamental to ensuring that we understand user needs. The latter is the growth hack that will enable us to scale commercially. So where are we today? We have completed 4 POCs in 4 completely different industries. We have converted one of the POCs into a paid pilot, and we deployed our solution on site late last year. Going forward, we will focus on quality-driven industries such as pharma, semiconductors, food processing, and of course, fashion. Let's talk a bit about our team. Our co-founders boast experience and skills in sales, finance, manufacturing, and data science. We are a team of 6, with 50% of which 50% is female. Not bad for 2 male-dominated industries. In short, SmartFab utilizes machine learning to solve a real problem in manufacturing and create impact for our customers. We thank you for your time and interest. We look forward to meeting you in the breakout room.
Good afternoon, everyone, and congratulations on your great achievements. Thank you so much to Startup Bootcamp for inviting me to speak at your graduation ceremony. It's a great honor. I think we can all agree that we are living through difficult times to forget, but hopefully we are also seeing the seeds of the world to come. A world of new, responsible normal, shaped by your great business idea and the will to combine innovation with sustainability, of course. You are the next generation of fashion entrepreneurs, and we know too well the big challenges you ever had to transform the sector, which has had the huge role in driving the environmental and social devastation we now face, and that you will have the unprecedented responsibility to fix. The lesson you've learned here in recent months, thanks to the invaluable work of Startup Bootcamp, will become the toolbox of instruments that you will use for this specific purpose, regardless of the current plan you have. Albert Einstein once said, "The education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school." And I think this is probably the most self-empowering quote that we will ever hear about education. You have had the very best opportunity to read and learn about everything related to entrepreneurship. Who did what, when, and how. And of course, these examples are invaluable and inspiring. But most importantly, your time here has given you the tools that you will use for the rest of your career. Because you've learned how to feed your creativity, how to drive it forward, and how to succeed. And of course, how to make a failure the biggest lesson of your life. In my career, I learned an important thing. The world around us changes so fast that most brilliant long-term goals and ideas morph and evolve as our inspiration and the circumstances around us develop and grow exponentially. Let's be honest. In only 5 to 10 years, progress in all fields, including technology, robotics, socio-political changes, will make you look back at this time and think it was the Paleolithic. Instruments that only today seem unimaginable will be everyday reality. Some anticipate a world where new products won't even be created in the physical world, but designed and distributed through virtual reality technology. The supply chain that today crossed the planet will be replaced by 3D printing machine and synthetic canister. And probably some jobs that today seem aspirational to you won't even exist anymore and will be replaced and substituted by activities that we haven't even begun to imagine. So our long-term future, guys, looks like could be incredibly exciting. But in the meantime, we need to be honest with ourselves. Today, we are facing the biggest challenges the world has ever known. Environmental degradation, political and social unrest, financial distress, increasing inequality, and of course, this pandemic that's been with us for more than a year. At times, we might feel powerless and hopeless in the face of seemingly unsurmountable challenges. Challenges which could seem too enormous for us to fight alone. The first impulse would be to surrender to egoism, individualism, and to a narrative that always try to divide us, distract us, and categorize us, to separate groups with social walls. But building walls is no use. They only hide what's on the other side, and doing so, they prevent us from understanding and tackling these issues together. And together is where your future lies, and is full of wonderful opportunities. But let's go back to the present, to today. Tomorrow, you will wake up, hopefully in one piece after the celebration of tonight, and a new chapter of your life will start. Day after day, you will become the market players. You will be at the heart of our industry, and your ideas and your tastes will shape the world, and all for the good, I hope. You are a young generation living through truly extraordinary and revolutionary times. You have the understanding and the tools, but also the right and the duty to fix the negatives, optimize the positive, and create even more opportunities for the generation to follow. You have the talent and the skills to succeed in combining amazing technological advances with sustainable and ethical value, which encompass, of course, artisanal traditions and exquisite craftsmanship. And so, as you start in your big adventure, don't forget the core team's champions here at Startup Bootcamp, disruptive entrepreneurship. This will be the lifeblood of your success. Personally, I ask this of you. Starting today, every time you have to make a choice about what to create, what to purchase, how and where to produce, what and where to source, or how to communicate, ask yourself what difference you can make to help drive this industry towards ethical and sustainable values and to solve its own problems. Businesses can be the biggest driver for change, and change happens in every choice we make, every single one. You are our leaders of tomorrow, and you have a lifetime opportunity to actually be the change that we all desperately need and want to see happen. You now have the knowledge, the understanding, and the tools you need to achieve a new kind of success, which is to do good in this world. I am, and I will be, your biggest supporter and biggest fan. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Hi, I'm Hannah, and I am the CEO and co-founder of Looped, an all-female startup based in London. Looped is a sustainable marketplace for upcycled designers. Our mission is to reduce textile waste. Looped is a brand new circular platform defining the future of fashion.
As it stands, the fashion industry is not sustainable. Consumer awareness and engagement around sustainability is spreading now more than ever. We know this because we've experienced it firsthand. We came together campaigning for change, and we are proud to be on the front line of this movement. But we're not here to talk about the environmental impact of the fashion industry. We are here to offer a solution. Our solution is upcycling. Upcycling is growing in popularity. For seasons now, it has been visible in collections for major luxury brands such as Balenciaga, Miu Miu, and Marine Serre. And it was the #1 trend on TikTok. Upcycling can double the life expectancy of a garment while avoiding any further environmental impact, making it the most sustainable thing you can do in the industry today. Paulina is an upcycled designer based in Poland. Her brand is 3R, and she is one of the thousands of designers globally selling unique upcycled garments. 3R is currently selling on a resale platform, as well as some of her pieces via social media. Along with the lack of visibility, she finds that customers do not always understand the value of her work, and they frequently try to negotiate down prices. In 2020, Google searches for upcycled fashion increased by 42% in just 3 months. Despite this increase in demand, consumers just don't know where to find designers like 3R without spending hours doing research. Paulina's story is not unique, and it's what inspired us to create Looped. Our mission at Looped is to reduce textile waste. We are an online marketplace hosting a community of high-quality and innovative upcycled designers, scouted and approved by us. Along with our marketplace, we'll be launching our brand collaborations, the perfect opportunity for us to work with brands who believe what we believe. We will be facilitating collaborations between established brands and the Loop designers, allowing brands to creatively utilize their excess materials, stock, and returns that they may have on hand. The sustainable market is booming, and it's currently valued at $6 billion. However, most of this market is still focused on creating new products. Looped is filling the demand for a growing number of consumers, indicating that they're interested in buying upcycled garments. Eco-conscious consumers are turning to both sustainable and resale marketplaces as alternatives to traditional channels. Loop's point of difference is a focus solely on upcycling, as well as our mission, our vision, and our values. Upcycling is not exclusive to a single demographic. Looped is for the fashion-forward consumer who values unique designs. It's for the next generation of sustainably conscious consumers who are passionate about fashion, style, and creativity, but not at the expense of the planet. Our marketing strategy consists of an omni-channel approach, designed to engage, educate, and inspire. We believe in the power of storytelling as it allows us to communicate with our community in a genuine and organic way. The marketplace is a B2C model. We connect designers to the end consumer, allowing for seamless transactions. For these transactions, we take a 20% commission. Brand collaborations are a B2B model. We facilitate the collaboration between brands and designers. After reimbursing brands for the materials provided, we will be charging a higher commission on the final product. Our business model doesn't stop there. We'll be diversifying our revenue stream with manufacturing partnerships and subscriptions. We are 3 female founders. We have varied industry experience across fashion, design, production, operations, and business development. And this is in the UK, the US, Australia, and Italy. Looped is supported by a community of mentors, and we've participated in 2 renowned fashion tech accelerators. The 5 key pillars of Looped guide every decision that we make. We are deeply passionate about sustainability, and as a purpose-driven company, we strive to make a positive impact on our planet, our community, and our industry. As we see it, fashion is culture, and culture drives change. So if you want to be ahead of the curve and define the future of fashion with us, please reach out. We would love to get you in the loop.
Hi everyone, my name is Silvia Vanni and I am the founder and CEO of Share My Bag. We are based both in Italy and New York, and we are the Airbnb of fashion, a sharing economy platform that allows women to rent out their own wardrobes. This is our presentation. So this is Share My Bag. This is the Airbnb of fashion, the first international marketplace where women can rent fashion. We want to create a global digital wardrobe that will allow women to be fashion but at the same time more sustainable. We offer them a double advantage. On a side, they have the chance to rent out what they already own in their wardrobes, creating a longer life value to their products. On the other side, they will have the chance to rent something instead of buying it, first of all saving money, but in particular being more sustainable and reducing the fashion waste. We are aligned with a web app and we are already building the first communities in New York, in Italy, in some cities of Europe and Dubai. We are a young startup but with a big mission. We want not just to be a service, but we really want to create an alternative to fast fashion, giving women access to a new type of consumption for fashion. Share My Bag is for women, for fashion influencers that live in big cities, that love to follow the trends but also being sustainable. They love to be part of a community that shares the same values, sustainability and circularity. Share My Bag is today an opportunity also for brands. Sustainability is not an option anymore. Brands have hundreds of thousands of unsold products they have to manage, and we give them the chance to rent them through our platform. The market of second-hand fashion is growing exponentially. In particular, the market of fashion rent that in 2023 will be estimated around $2 billion all around the world, in just 5 years will grow until $6 billion of US dollar. Our business model is based on 20% transaction fee for the peer-to-peer, and it changes around 40 to 65% for brands based on the service they need. We plan for the next year to add a subscription plan, advertising on the platform, and revenue generated from data management. We are a team of young professionals based both in Italy and New York, where we have a second office, with the same passion for fashion and technology. We are so proud to have an amazing team of mentors and partners that support our project. And in the past year, we have been nominated from the main fashion magazines, and also we joined officially Fashion Revolution and the United Nations Environment Programme to represent the new circular economy for fashion. Fashion is creating a big impact in the planet, and we have the chance now to stop this. Share My Bag creates the opportunity to live fashion in a more sustainable way, and today you have the opportunity to be part of the change. You can join our community and give new life to fashion.
Hello, I'm Annie C, CEO and co-founder of Tengiva. We are based in Montreal, Canada. Tengiva is the global market network to make the world's raw materials universally accessible. Here's our presentation.
Your collection's in production. You've planned this for over a year and you're on track. It's finally time to go home. Material damaged in transport? Cutting errors? Contamination? The designer changed his mind. No more materials. What do? Imagine instantly accessing all the available materials in the world from the comfort of your office and having them delivered in a week, anywhere on the globe, no matter the volume needed. And without the complex logistics, international payments, contracts, invoices, or calls you'd normally deal with. Meet Tengiva, the new way to source textiles and connect with suppliers. The global market network for in-stock materials that combines the buying and selling components of a marketplace, the connection and leveraging of networks, with a unique industry-specific process optimization. The Tengiva platform is a digital sourcing tool for apparel brands, a means for textile suppliers to get their sales operations online in a matter of weeks, and a solution to digitally propel events, associations, and trade shows. Let's talk about the market for a moment. In-stock textiles represent 15% of the global textile production. That's $114 billion of quality materials that end up sitting in warehouses. Because it's too complex to sell, it takes too much time. And time is money. If used, these materials can be game changers, making supply chains more reactive and more adaptive. With this in mind, Tengiva takes these billions of dollars in textiles, lists them online, and makes them easily available, so brands can build strong supply chains in weeks rather than months. In the process, a service fee is charged based on their yearly purchasing volume. Tengiva is the result of 45 years' experience, a team of programmers, engineers, specialists, top experts, advisors, and mentors. After testing its minimal viable product from both sides, brands and textile suppliers, with only 5% of what a typical designer needs to build a collection, Tengiva signed up 375 designers, converted 15% into first-time purchasers, and 45% returned for a second order. From a supplier's perspective, the retention rate was a whopping 90%. While you're watching this video, Tenjiva is launching its full product with some of the most important suppliers and leading brands across North America, Europe, and Asia. We're on track to reach our goal, to become to sourcing teams what Adobe is to designers.
The time for digitalization and resource optimization is now. Whether you're a brand, a supplier, a trade show, or a strategic investor, there's an opportunity to change the course of this industry with us. Sign up, invest, and connect today. The mountain is high, the challenge is colossal, and we're up for it. Are you? I'm Annie C, CEO and co-founder of Tenjiva. Thank you.
It's a pleasure to be here at this Digital Demo Day. I'm Fabio, founder and CEO of Jellyfy, which is a B2B innovation platform. To make a long story short, we do two things. First, we invest in B2B startups. Second, we help corporates in executing innovation with a focus on processes, products, and business model. The partnership with Startup Bootcamp is based on three strong assumptions. The first one is that we believe in the quality of their acceleration program, so we invested into that. Second, we think domain expertise is crucial to succeed, and Startup Bootcamp has a proven and recognized skills in fashion tech. Third, they think we have a proven domain expertise in Industry 4.0, and so they ask us support in this area. Regarding the reason we are here and the focus on impact, I think we could leave a mark on business and people, and I want to show these through numbers. We were born 3 years ago, and we are now 150 people in our professional services area, and we have roughly 50 million turnover. It means we are creating a sustainable business and impact on innovation ecosystem. We have invested already in 35 startups with a cumulative turnover of 65 million, and they have roughly 500 employees. That means increasing the value of the impact on people, not only on our professional services, but in the startups as well. Last but not the least, we have to deploy 80 million in the next 4 years in investments for B2B startups, which means have a pretty big impact on that field. As a conclusion, I truly believe we have to do as an entrepreneur and investors as much as we can in supporting startups, innovation ecosystem, creating the business of the future, and creating a digital impact on people, on business, for a better future.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, thank you for joining our Fashion Tech Digital Demo Day 2021. If I look back at 3 years ago, when I started this business adventure, I remember how tough it was to show our project only with the PDF presentation. But now I am and we are proud of the super program and international project we created. All our ambitions are possible only if we keep building a great ecosystem. And for this reason, I would like to say grazie to all our startups, mentors, and investors who collaborate with us. And mostly, a big special thank you to all new business partners and brands which believe in us from the start. The Made in Italy DNA is what makes us the #1 around the world in fashion, lifestyle, and design. We have a strong tradition and we need to combine our unique creativity with the tech innovation to build a prosperous future for the next generation. We have already come up to our second accelerator program, and I would like to say thank you al CEO, Stefano, and all the Startup Bootcamp team. But we are conscious about our great achievements, so we are willing to push and grow, supporting all the corporates which believe in us and in our open innovation business model. We never stop. New challenges are rising. Get ready to be part of our evolution. We are launching soon new programs. I firmly believe that for the future and for our company's sake, we need to create a solid ecosystem. Together, in order to more and better, together in order to reach horizons that alone we will not be able to reach. We are living a new digital tech renaissance, and we need to empower innovators. As we teach our startups, never give up and keep going day by day.